Fine and good, the report. No late scratchings. Temperature report. Lure driver and myself synchronised at 17 degrees. Green light. Set. Away in the first, and out well there was I'm So Speedy. Coming down the outside, Bull Titan with a good turn of foot, and Bring Back Joe's trying to punch up as well. Out of the straight they go, and crossing over is Bull Titan. Got away by 2.5. Bring Back Joe is second. 3 away then, Blue Scorpion railing into the affair, followed there by Majestic Sane. Well back now is La Liga from Tuna Avasa Sheck, and starting Monday, and I'm So Speedy. Around the corner they come. Front runner is still Bull Titan. Bull Titan doing it well, coming away in fact. Bull Titan too good. Out wide, Majestic Sane grabbed second, Blue Scorpion third. Then came Bring Back Joe in fourth placing. They were followed by Tavasa Sheck, and behind them starting Monday, La Liga, and I'm So Speedy in about 30 and 3. Bull Titan, number 7, 13.70 and 3.30. Crossed the 4, just narrowly managed to cross the 4 at the first turn and proceeded on to victory from there. Can run out the 520 metres, we're about to find out. Greyhound competition at the Brisbane show. The Ekka is Sunday week, August 17. I'd written it up in some areas as being this Sunday, but it's definitely Sunday week, August 17. The Brisbane show now stretching over 2 full weekends. So Greyhound competition there, Sunday week, August 17 at the Ekka. Green light here. Off. Well, Fast Noodle only averaged into stride. Late Show Angel began brilliantly and went out and took the early lead from Jackson's Day, and Fast Noodle puts itself prominently there, goes a little bit wide, but it got the third, followed there by Give Me Class. And they're well clear of Buck City, Burwana, Colonel Sand, Trev and Klondike Rush. Coming off the back, and Jackson's Day takes the lead and booted away. Late Show Angel in second placing, then Fast Noodle, who's only battling at the moment around the corner. Jackson's Day shot away, it's home and hosed. Jackson's Day brilliantly. Second, Late Show Angel kicked strongly. It's in a photo with Give Me Class, and there's not much in that. Fast Noodle fourth seemed to have its chance. Behind those, Klondike Rush in company there with Burwana, Buck City and Colonel Sen Trev. It's come right away. 7 Jackson's Day, 30 even approximately. Early split 5.62, middle 11.82. And 7 Jackson's Day for Margaret Quarrell, 3.30 and $1. The 4 and 5 very close for second. 62 entries in the various categories at the Brisbane show for the Greyhound competition. Good luck to everybody who's nominated there. And I see Californian Dude, who's got box 1 in the Ipswich Young Guns next Tuesday night, has been he's going to compete at the exhibition as well. So he'll go in the exhibition for his confirmation and good looks, and he'll try and run his heart out and win the Young Guns at Ipswich on Tuesday. He's in the obviously the racing dogs section. Righto, green light. They're set. Racing, Velocity Spice out beautifully near the inside, straight to the lead. Shania Sind went up to second, Blue Den got to third, followed there by Black Paradox, and then came Shillelagh Lane. Well back then was Farmer's Gold, Pikelet, and Beck's Secret is the last one. Along the back they go, and Velocity Spice out by 3. Farmer's Gold railed up in the inside there of Blue Den to get to second. Blue Den is now third. Then Shillelagh Lane and Shania Sind, and further back was Pikelet. Homeward they're bound though. It's all Velocity Spice. Promising type this, and Velocity Spice by 3. Farmer's Gold got second, Shillelagh Lane was third, Blue Den picked up the 4th prize money, and then came Shania Sind in advance of Pikelet, Beck's Secret and Black Paradox about the last one. Home, wow, there's a good run, 29 and 8. Velocity Spice, number 1, $1.80 and $1 for Peter Wilson and the Velocity Lodge partners. 3 Farmers Gold, $1.50. Trifecta pool, or trifecta dividend. So that's race 7 here at Albion tonight. And Tatsbet also operating, as Brenton told you, jackpot first fours on all races at Angle Park tonight, including their state finals. Isn't the wildcard thing intriguing? I'm not going to tell you about it now because it'll take me 10 minutes, but it's very intriguing, the wildcard entries for the National. First things first, green light here. Ready? Away they go. Out the middle there, Red Rum began brilliantly, takes the lead. Here comes Railroad Rocket and Viridian down the outside as well. Railroad Rocket won that battle. Got away by a length and a half on Viridian, and Red Rum is third. Then Attaboy Ted. They were followed by Drop Jaw railing into the picture along the fence midfield. They were followed by Outback Hobo, Space Wave. Rosalie is the last one. Off the back, Railroad Rocket giving us a bold display. Although Attaboy Ted gets up on the inside and sweeps to the lead. Attaboy Ted for the Attards coming away. Attaboy Ted too good. Second is Railroad Rocket. A nostril to Viridian. Red Rum battled away gamely to hold 4th. Then came Space Wave, Drop Jaw, Outback Hobo. Rosalie last in about 30 and 20. 3 Attaboy Ted, 8.30 and 2.80 for Reynold Attard and his brother Martin. 7 Railroad Rocket $1.10 and 8 Viridian at $2. The numbers are 3, 7 and 8 in about 30 and 2. Butts there, but first things first, this is the National Distance State Final. Coming forward, 210 Wagtail, number 5. Wagtail Christina Harmon, number 5 at 210. 7 Eugenie Peter Roichi at $4. Only a short run to the first turn from the 710 boxes here at Albion Park, and there's invariably a scrimmage at that when they reach that corner, so you cross everything for luck for the greyhound that's yours. We'll soon know. Green light. And they're racing. Flying out there, Suspect Claims went to the early lead. Wagtail's about midfield. Suspect Claims now drifted back and spearing over Eugenie. Eugenie sets up a commanding break. Mulloway went up on the inside, got to second. Followed there by Wagtail and Rainstream coming into it strongly from Set Her Again, 7 straight. Suspect Claims and Slip and Nova last of all into the back. Eugenie bobbing along by 3 on Mulloway. 2 lengths away, Rainstream, who's very strong. She's trying to make ground. Here she comes. And then came Wagtail, who's labouring, followed by Set Her Again. But it's Eugenie out in front by 2.5 on Rainstream, who's eating up the ground. Eugenie the first for home. Rainstream down the outside and Wagtail up on the fence. Rainstream hit the lead. Wagtail flew. Oh, it might be Wagtail and nose to Rainstream in a thriller. Eugenie and Mulloway battle out 3rd and 4th. Then came Set Her Again. Suspect Claims 7 straight. Slip and Nova. What a great finish at the end of 710 metres. It might be little Wagtail on the fence here, you know, in the last bound. Yeah, she'll get it. 5 Wagtail will get this. She looked to be giving them too much start down the back, but she's, to her credit, just dug deep. And she's got there. 5 Wagtail goes to Perth to represent Queensland on August 23. Tommy Hoyland and Chicka Scott Memorial Series later this month. Contact the Chase magazine for details of the dates there. Green light's on. $1.80 Ivor Vision, a big tote firmer late in proceedings. Green light off. Ivor Vision away only fairly. Doc Graham out fast, tackled first of all by Galway Tornado and Grand Roman, and now Ivor Vision burning down the outside, but Grand Roman out of the straight by a half length on Ivor Vision. 1.5 Galway Tornado with the drop on them. 6 or 8 away Cosmic Boss, followed there by Lucy's Law, and then Dare to Tell, Lacey Lou and Doc Graham drop back to the tail. Grand Roman in front on the turn, getting up on the inside now is Ivor Vision around the turn, and Ivor Vision took the lead. Grand Roman trying to come back. Ivor Vision in front of Grand Roman, drawing clear, too good. Ivor Vision a length and a half to Grand Roman. Galway Tornado 3rd and Lucy's Law flew and got 4th. Then came Dare to Tell, Cosmic Boss, Doc Graham and Lacey Lou in about 30 and 10. Too good. Number 8 Ivor Vision had to work hard to get to Grand Roman, did so, and then dashed away. It's been too good. Number 8 Ivor Vision, Peter Young's venue. He gives you the impression he'd be the sort of dog suited in Perth. A tough 530 metres over there for the sprint distance. Forward they come. The track record here is 29.57. I wonder if he can give it a nudge. We'll soon know. He'll give it a nudge, all right. Whether he beats it, we'll soon know. Green light. Racing and Flash Reality out okay. Fancy Stitches began well, and so too Gumlow Star, but now Flash Reality charges into the first turn and assumes control. He got away by about 3. Cindy Special coming after him. Then came Fancy Stitches. Along the rail goes Exhibitionist from Gumlow Star. Well back, Give You Credit, King Elliot and Placid Planet the last one. Flash Reality left them standing. Moved 8 clear on the turn from Cindy Special. They're well clear of Fancy Stitches and Gumlow Star, but Flash Reality's off to Perth with a brilliant display. Flash Reality by 7. Cindy Special 2nd, Gumlow Star 3rd. I'd say Give You Credit 4th. Behind these Placid Planet, Fancy Stitches, King Elliot, Exhibitionist, it's going to be about 29 and 9. 1 Flash Reality, $1.50 and $1. 6 Cindy Special, $2.70. 3 Gumlow Star at $5.10. I'll tell you something. I suspect that this would be a case of Flash Reality not 100% wound up at the metres mark. Knave, the favourite at $2.40. Greyhound 5. 1 Swift Opulence just keeps getting out all the time. $3.70. And 6 Flick Passes are firmer into $3.80. Wagtail won the state final of the national distance. Flash Reality, the state final of the national sprint. They're off to Perth to fly the maroon flag on August 23. Camille, the starter, gives the wave here for the lure to be in motion, and so it is. Green light. Off. Swift Opulence near the inside, went through nicely, takes the early lead and gets away. And it's gone, whizzing up in the outside to second placing, followed by Far From Fear, and then came Flick Pass. Between runners there was What a Looker. Back about third last, going to the back is now And It's Gone. They're followed by Made to Charm, and Knave is back at the tail of the field along the back, and Swift Opulence raced about 7 clear. The kennel mate Flick Pass in second placing. They're clear of What a Looker, and further back then came Giggling Panther on the outside, but it's all Swift Opulence cornering for home. Swift Opulence clear. Flick Pass makes up good ground late. Swift Opulence lying down, but it got there. Swift Opulence a half length to Flick Pass. Giggling Panther third, and What a Looker in the 10 rug ran fourth. Then came Knave Far From Fear. They were followed by Made to Charm, and It's Gone. Well, if you back that, you've got a really pleasant surprise, because not that many minutes before the start of the race, it was about even money. And she's got out to 4.30 and 1.50, Swift Opulence, and has romped in. Well, not romped in, but led all the way. Dream and Hugh Genie. And in the national sprint for Queensland, Flash Realities off to Perth, following his 6 3/4 lengths win in 29.86, beating Cindy Special and Gumlo's Star. So all the best to Christina Harmon and the Apap family with Wagtail, Marlene Ellis and Tony Brett with Flash Reality. August 23, the grand finals in the West. Okay, green light here. Off. Rose of Gallo begin okay out wide. White Hornets going quickly, but now Rose of Gallo carves across and she'll lead them into the first turn. Punching up underneath her though was Trav's Fantasy now to take the lead. Trav's Fantasy joined again by Rose of Gallo, a battle royal. Third then was Bill's Fantasy, followed by Chariots of Fire. Dropping out now was Trav's Fantasy. Well back is Not Held, Big Dak and White Hornet the last one. Rose of Gallo clear on the turn. She's out in front of Bill's Fantasy and Chariots of Fire. Rose of Gallo's too good for these. Rose of Gallo by 2. Chariots of Fire second, Bill's Fantasy third, Big Dak fourth, and then came Not Held in front of White Hornet, and last of all is Trav's Fantasy. She's run around 29 and 8, and she's a class act. Number 8, Rose of Gallo, 250 and 160. 2 Chariots of Fire, 230. 1 Bill's Fantasy, no third, 60. And number 6, Fred Seeley, shows $5.80 for Amy O'Reilly. Ipswich Twilight Greyhounds tomorrow, and they race there Saturday night as well. Capalaba Saturday afternoon. And Tweed Heads race this Saturday afternoon non-tab as well down the Gold Coast, southern end of the Gold Coast. Okay, coming forward here, 280 Senor's Mistress is our Tatsbet favourite. Repeating Wagtail and Flash Reality off to Perth to represent Queensland. Green light. They're away. OK Yetta and Senor's Mistress both begin well. Down the outside is Tiny Turner. As they come to the first turn, OK Yetta got cut out there. Taking over is Tiny Turner and got away by a couple of lengths on Senor's Mistress, and Sudoku Rebel working into it, then OK Yetta. Fred Seeley was midfield trying to go forward. Further back then was Grin and Win from Thunder Speed, and one of the last then as they come to the turn. Yeah, in fact, is Thunder of Speed. Around the corner they come, and Senor's Mistress has assumed control, raced away. Senor's Mistress has beaten Fred Seeley. Third, Grin and Win. Fourth, Rainbow Rex. And then came OK Yetta. They're followed by Thunder of Speed. Then Sudoku Rebel. And Tiny Turner dropped out to be one of the last. 2 Senor's Mistress. 280 and 150. 6 Fred Seeley. 2